You don't like those pants. Much prefer staying in the country estate. Actually, I have enjoyed being in town. Town and the country both have their merits. What do you think, Kat? 3? I agree. And I just rhymed again. I find both the town and country have their merits. Country is peaceful and less restricted. But town offers a place to meet new people. That is very true. And I am surprised to find I am quite enjoying meeting new people. As am I. His long, meaningful smile makes my toes curl in excitement. A couple of the soldiers suddenly call out to Blake, making me jump. Oh my god, Nurgle! Oh my god! Oh my word! Hi, Nurgle. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Oh my word. How you doing, Nurgle? She ain't gonna start doing that. That's not an option. His focus quickly flicks towards the ground, though I notice a slight blush on his cheeks. Yep. But it is gone the next moment. Please excuse me. Of course. I give a small curtsy as he bows his head before he jogs back towards the melee of training soldiers. As he returns to the crowd, I watch as some of the men pull Blake into the ranks. They bow their heads in obvious whispers, and I tense when a couple of them gesture towards me before giving small chuckles. Blake nudges them away, but throws a glance over his soldier so full of intensity that I fear my knees may buckle. Ow. Naked men should blush. Oh, you just woke up from a nap? Well, good morning. And that is why you simply must attend, Colonel. Arabella's voice draws me away from the captain's gaze, and I turn to find her and Foxley heading back towards me. You have me utterly convinced. I shall be there. Beware. The assembly rooms, of course. Right? Whew! More like a pizza coma? Ah. Girl is thirsty. All she has to do is lick his chest. He was sweating. It is tedious to attend every day, but it is worthwhile going to keep contact with all those in town this year. And I shall be delighted to see you there the day after next. He gives a deep bow. Good day, ladies. He too moves off to join the rest of his regiment. I believe I could talk to that man every day for the rest of my life. Though she said it with a light enough tone to be meant in jest, I can't help but feel there's truth to her statement. You once said something similar about Rupert. First husband, probably. And for the most part, it was true. My late husband was not the ideal husband. That was by far the biggest understatement I had ever heard. But he certainly kept things lively. She shifts around a little. He's not the same, though. I follow her eyeline to where she is once again staring at the colonel. I don't believe I have ever met a man such as him, or ever shall. This time there is no jesting to her words at all. I smile at her, turning away for a moment to spot Blake through the crowd. I believe I'm beginning to know how you feel. Cat. I curl my arm into hers, and we finally head away from the park to return home. Next day is the most relaxing one I've had in some time. I spend it writing to my family as well as arranging meals and chores with Johnson. But the day after, Arabella ensures I do not forget the appointment with the Colonel. The assembly rooms are as busy as usual. Groups linger at the edges, talking loudly about other people's personal lives. Others traipse around the middle of the hall in a circle, gaining what little exercise they can whilst chatting excitedly. When we arrived, we managed to meet Miss Witter, who invited herself to sit with us so she could avoid the company of her aunt. She's just so tedious. Miss Witter has not held back in her descriptions of her chaperone. I'm sure she only has your best interests at heart. She continues to pout, sulking a little at the fact that she has not been allowed to stay the entire afternoon. Don't you agree, Arabella? Arabella finally rejoins the conversation, having spent the last hour gazing through the crowds. Alright, choices, people! I'm sure he will be here soon. You should pay attention to those present. Is our company lacking for you, Arabella? Or I was just saying to Miss Witter. So, which one should we go with, guys? $41? I'm sorry, there's not a 41 option. Hey, you're picking 41. Four. What about you, Nurgle? I'm sorry, that's not an option. Green? Nurgle! That's not an option either. There is no green. There's green right there, but I can't click on that, see? Doesn't work. Four? He must still be in a pizza coma. I was just saying to Miss Witter that her aunt's overbearing nature is probably due to caring rather than just being a nuisance. I give the woman a nudge, hoping she will finally pay attention to our companion. Sorry, guys. Oh, yes, of course. Fem is completely right. I stifle a chuckle when it's obvious she still has no idea what we were talking about. I lean forward to continue the conversation when I notice both women's faces drop in surprise. They're glancing behind me, so instinctively, I turn. They're glancing... Instinctively, I turn, and quickly wish I hadn't. Beep, 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 I'm pretty sure. Yep, knew it. Stood far closer than should be acceptable as Lord Huntington. Or Lord Frog Lemonsucker. Good day, Lord Huntington. Gives a slight bow of his head as the three of us give curtsies. Yep, beep, beep, beep. To you too, Miss Uppercut. Once again, he completely dismisses those with me, barely deigning them with a glance. He's a common prick. Yep, ew, is the alert we should use. I thought we would join the walkers. I don't want to become a zombie! The fuck's your problem, dude? Out of my space, Frogman. He offers one arm towards me while sweeping the other one out in a gesture towards the mass of people trudging in a circle. Oh, that's a lovely offer. But before I can think of an excuse, he takes my hand and wraps it around his arm. In other words, he's not giving me a chance to say no. I hear no rebuttals. Though he smiles, there is a tense tone to his voice that makes me shudder. In other words, he's not going to even allow that. I only manage a slight glance back at Arabella before he pulls me towards the walkers. I don't want to be a zombie! I was not certain whether to attend today, but came in case of seeing you. Why? You wanted to see me. Frogman. Ugh. You're a puddle. It must be the winds of fate that we have met. You'd start screaming. Ah! No. I'd probably pinch his hand, kick him in the balls, and then walk away. Okay, Nurgle. He'd be the one screaming. Yeah, I deal with heartburn all the time too. I actually take Zantac every day, so I actually don't get heartburn. It helps, so. I wish they'd blown elsewhere. What was that? Oh, nothing. Steady round of whispers begin to sound around us as we walk, gazes inspecting the pair of us closely. I attempt to pull my arm free of Huntington's, only for his grip to tighten, seemingly without his notice. My mother has been quite impressed by you throughout the season so far. As Danny Glover say, I'm getting too old for this. Yeah. She spoke of your genial nature towards others. What? So funny. It is a nature most suited to a woman of your class, and will most certainly be agreeable for potential suitors. Anyone ever saw? That's funny. Or anybody have one of those knife-wielding squirrels, please? Sick 'em on him. Stab him in the nuts a couple times. Couple thousand times. At this point, he leaves him closer. Ugh! Back away, boyo! Ugh! And she leans away, right? He leans closer and she leans away. Suitors of which, if I may be so bold, I assume there is only one in particular you have in mind. Taser even. Yeah, I would love to. They didn't have tasers back then. He gives a pleased chuckle and pats my hand, turning back to the rest of the room. My tension suddenly rises from discomfort to full panic as I realize what he is saying. I was not fool enough to think I had discouraged the man completely, but now it seems he has actually trained his complete attentions on me. Oh, fuck! Should have been more brutal with this bastard. Fuck. Sorry for the language, guys, but hey, at least it's an 8. At least my stream is mature content, I believe. I should still have it as mature. I stutter a breath, though Lord Huntington barely notices, just continuing with his speech. Okay, Raven. Of course, any future wife of mine would have to learn of the importance of having a husband such as I. So true. Nope, train. Woo woo. Nope. Get me out of here. That I would bestow my graces on such a woman should be praise enough to have her understanding, though. Do you not agree? No, I don't agree. I totally disagree. As he asks this, he draws to a stop and smiles down at me. Back away, Boyle. Back away. My mind spins. Any reply I could have given stuck on the idea of what an awful future it would be for anyone to be married to such a man. Is it... Captain Blake! Is everything all right, Miss Uppercut? You look a little unwell. Yay! Yay! I wheel around to come face to face with Captain Blake. How dare you interrupt? Turn and walk away with Blake. I apologize, Lord Huntington, but I do feel unwell. Or I would be obliged if you would return me to my party captain. I'm sorry, honestly, I'm actually leaning towards one. face.